because you definitely got influenced by something or someone. In this video, I will be explaining why a lot and maybe even majority of your desires are not yours, that your desires are false, you could say. One of the best philosophers to help me explain this is René Girard. He wrote a book called Deceit, Desire, and the Novel. In this book, he talks about the different ways people get influenced and some consequences from this. When you get influenced by someone else, meaning when you desire something because of someone else, Girard called these types of desires mimetic desires. The person that influenced you is a mediator and you are the desirer. This creates a triangular relationship. For example, the mediator desires an apple and the desirer, aka you, desire that apple because of the mediator. However, he goes deeper and states that there are also metaphysical mimetic desires. This isn't simply wanting something because somebody else wants it, but this is desiring to be the mediator entirely, wishing to be someone else completely. Girard called this ontological sickness because people in this state have such a low view of themselves and their lives that they want to be someone else. This is, of course, not possible. He says that this extreme end of metaphysical mimetic desire is people trying to escape themselves, and the only way to do that is death. This becomes some sort of loop of misery because people feel that their lives are inferior, so they desire to be someone else. But as they do that, this amplifies that feeling of inferiority because you can't become someone else. You can only be you. So as you want to be this other person and you're obsessed with them, this just makes you feel even worse. And the worse you feel, the more you want to be someone else. There is also another issue that can arise: double mediation. This occurs when two people are each other's mediators. They each want what the other person wants because the other person wants it. For example, you see this in children. Child A will show interest in an object and desire that object, and then all of a sudden, child B will also want that object. And when child B shows interest in another object, child A will all of a sudden want that object too. So we see this in everyday lives, right? The keeping up with the Joneses. You get something, then your friend gets the same thing you got. Then your friend gets something else and you want to get that same thing now, right? It's pretty straightforward. We see this all over society. People desire things because a lot of other people have it. This almost is even more than double mediation. This is multiple and multiple mediators and desirers, forming this societal want of certain things. When I said earlier that maybe majority of your desires are false, this is why. Because I do not believe that what we want is purely from our own independent thinking. It's just almost not possible. We get influenced way too much as children and throughout our lives for us to be complete independent thinkers. Girard also points out how we are unaware of these desires because we may feel ashamed to want what other people want, or our egos won't allow us to accept this truth. And as a result, we pile up all these mimetic desires and end up wondering why, when we achieve what we supposedly wanted and desired, it just doesn't feel as good as it should be. Something is still missing. I feel like this is such a simple realization that we all know. We all know that we get influenced by society, our friends, family, and so on. And we know that these influences impact our decisions, but we don't realize this on ourselves. I'm telling you right now, look at the things you desire and really ask yourself, why do you want those things? Now, what you should do after this video or whenever you have the time, you should contemplate about your big goals and dreams. Really think about where they stem from. Are they from you or external factors? And if it's external factors, that's fine. Like, it's not a crime to be influenced. Just make sure that you also want those things as well. Don't just let the external factors take full control. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.